She has a catchphrase. Oopsie doopsie, I muffed it up again.
Wow, that's really creative.
Bill Hader has never been one to resist a little improv. In the NBA on TNT sketch, everyone was busy impersonating NBA legends when Hader suddenly went completely off script, catching the whole cast off guard, and their reactions were as funny as it gets.
Your movies, on his eyelids, plus a baby hat. Oh no!
We're all black friends. All right, let's take a break. When we return, I'll try to show some highlights.
Trump sketches are funny enough on their own, but they get even better when the cast can't keep a straight face. In this cold open, James Austin Johnson was doing his usual Trump routine, while Ashley was barely holding it together behind him.
And how about Ashley Padilla? Last name sounds Spanish, but take a look at her, folks. That's the whitest white thing. Haircut! We loved haircuts!
The Godzilla sketch already felt like something Mikey Day lost a bet over. He starts revealing increasingly ridiculous secrets about Godzilla lurking in the ocean, only to get spit straight in the face every time. And by the end, he's being sprayed from every direction until even his composure finally washes away.
With laser from mouth? No, sir, please don't.
In the Girl Boss seminar sketch, Sabrina's puppet character gets tossed around like a stress ball and eventually launched straight out the window. But one throw doesn't quite land as planned, leaving her awkwardly stuck inside. And Keenan had to improvise around the mishap while everyone struggled not to lose it.
Whew! That was a relief. My window is still safe. Oh no! Lisa, no!
Queen Leisha, my girl, we gotta get you to the hospital.
Emily Blunt was already dealing with the hilarious escort sketch, but her own catchphrase proved to be her biggest enemy. She broke twice trying to deliver it, and eventually hid under a lampshade just to escape the embarrassment.
Patty Pendergast at your service.
Oh man, that is so not a turn on.
Oopsie doopsie, I muffed it up again.
In the Pepperboy sketch, Dana Carvey and Adam Sandler had the whole act running smoothly, until Chris Farley casually dropped two completely improvised words and sent Sandler straight to the edge of breaking.
Why, thank you, Pepper Boy! That's the perfect amount of pepper! Bravo! Grazie.
In Juicy Tubins, you'd think the kids running around the set would be the first ones to crack. Somehow it was the adults who completely lost it once Farrell started going off, and one ridiculous Spectrum line had everyone giggling.
Adults in the room, I'm sure a big chunk of you are on the spectrum. And I can assure you, I am on the spectrum as well.
Birthday Gift sketch had some seriously ridiculous props, especially those wooden signs. Adie Bryant tried to keep a straight face as the gifts kept getting more absurd, but eventually the chaos got the better of her, and she started messing up her lines.
I'm outdoorsy. I live outside, drink outside. Basically, I just sit and drink dirt and drink. Okay, I am done with the party.
Adele had a serious hard time keeping a straight face in her final SNL sketch. Playing a British woman alongside Kate McKinnon and Heidi Gardner, she was supposed to promote Africa as a dating paradise, but their exaggerated performances completely destroyed her.
The mountain, the ranges,
the rhythm, the drums, the pounding.
I found such a deep, deep connection here.
You can feel it in your stomach.
In Cut for Time, a romantic proposal for Amy Adams quickly turns into chaos when Pete Davidson silently appears with giant cue cards. Each new card makes the situation more ridiculous, leaving Amy struggling to keep a straight face. In the Immigrant Dad Talk sketch, Marcelo and Dave are talking about how annoying their kids can be when Mikey Day suddenly walks in and talks about his unusually close relationship with his son. Dave clearly wasn't expecting it and completely loses his composure.
You kissing your son like Tom Brady!
In the deer sketch, Kenan Thompson plays a dad who can't see the deer that everyone else clearly sees in the backyard. His frustration keeps building as his daughter tries to explain what's happening, while Megan struggles not to laugh.
Oh my God, Daddy, you saved us!
That's right. That's right. Pack your bags, girl.
She repeatedly turns away to hide her laughter, making Kenan's increasingly ridiculous reactions even harder to ignore.
Out here fooling with these deers.
No. No, Daddy. We love it out here.
Breaking character is one of the biggest challenges on SNL, but Ryan Gosling somehow makes it look like part of the performance. This time, his own ridiculous lines were too much for him, and he couldn't even get through them without cracking up.
When I clink the top of the glass, you kiss on the lips. So when I...
In this hilarious sketch, newlyweds Adam Driver and Cecily Strong discover that the fancy Domenico's coffee they've been drinking actually comes from Burger King. As they start freaking out over the revelation, Cecily suddenly goes in for an overly dramatic kiss with Adam, and even she breaks character afterward.
Dude, I'd kill for you.
And you will.
Oh, Jesus.
Ariana Grande can handle a stage, a live audience, and probably anything else, but apparently not a bunch of characters doing ridiculous dance moves around her. She spent the sketch fighting back giggles, but the moment she had to join in, her composure completely fell apart.
Or this, I'm not vaccinated.
I'm sorry. Are you not vaccinated?
They still don't get it. Let me give you one more.
Marcelo Hernandez has never been shy about pushing a joke just a little past the line. And in the Chili's waitress sketch, he brought some seriously personal seasoning to the dish, and the cheeky move had Sarah and Mikey instantly fighting to keep it together.
I'm gonna make something in the guys, like a fun table. What about the soy? Let's all for you guys. Okay, guys.
Dude, we're good on the salt.
In the murder detective sketch, Andrew kept derailing the murder scene with his hilariously lame-ass jokes. Nobody was buying them until Chloe Fineman walked in as the victim's wife and was already struggling not to laugh before Andrew even had the chance to fire off another one.
Well, now I don't know if I'll ever laugh again.
I mean... I was just saying to these guys, because of the, we're at a pizza place.
In this sketch, Bill Hader and Fred Armisen play Russian doormen telling Christmas stories to kids and random adults. Their confusing stories are already hilarious, but Fred and Bill both break trying to keep up with them. The funniest moment comes when Bill completely loses it while explaining what a snowman is.
Once a bunch of children got together and they said, "Hey, from the snow, let's make a person." So they made this.
In the Zagat sketch, Chris Farley is playing an incredibly enthusiastic wife, while Adam Sandler sits there as her bored husband. Sandler keeps smirking through most of it, but Farley's excitement over a romantic restaurant gets too much when he starts rubbing Sandler's leg, finally making him break.
Oh, hear that, hey?
Give me cancer now, God!
In Cut for Time Sketched, Will Ferrell plays a drama teacher who seems to enjoy making his students uncomfortable. When everyone crowds around to see the cast list, he suddenly sends them stumbling backward, catching the cast off guard.
Oh my God. Back up, please! Back up! Please.
What are you doing?
If anyone was built to impersonate Sebastian Maniscalco with maximum physical chaos, it was Marcelo Hernandez. He cranked every gesture and mannerism up to 11, and Harry Styles' composure just couldn't survive the performance for much longer.
I don't know if your dad did this, but my dad. I don't know if your dad did this, but my dad. I don't know if your dad did this, but my dad. He used to pop it twice. He used to go pop, pop, and it was belt to ass.
In the surprise sketch, things were already completely chaotic, with Ashley trying her best to get through all the non-stop farting madness. But just when it looked like she was finally getting a handle on things, one little misread sent the whole take completely off the rails.
Well, I laughed too, guess. Just not out of my butt. I mean, I laughed too, I guess. Just not out of my mouth.
In the apple picking sketch, the donkey noise was supposed to come after Kate McKinnon finished her line, but it fired before she was ready. The surprise threw everyone off, leaving both Kate and Aidy Bryant struggling to continue.
Listen to this satisfied customer.
You also have a petting zoo. We do.
Eddie Murphy spent most of his sketches improvising and making the cast crack, but North Pole News Report took things to another level. He threw in an unscripted line that shocked both Mikey Day and Cecily Strong, only for the joke to make Eddie completely lose it himself.
It's on your hands.
Listen to this sexy-ass elf right here. When polar bears are in town, the fattest man in the North Pole is nowhere to be found. He's MIA. Pretty convenient, huh? Don't you think?
This Weekend Update weather sketch quickly goes off the rails when Sarah Sherman gets almost no reaction after revealing her party dress in the freezing cold. Instead of playing along, she stops the bit and starts roasting the audience, which was completely unscripted.
Heard not one woo in the audience.
Colin, you said, and I quote, you said you wanted my nips harder than I was during Cardi B's first song.
This sketch was already funny with Kristen and Fred using exaggerated Californian accents, but Fred had one last surprise. His ridiculously detailed explanation of his route was enough to break everyone, especially because he had decided just minutes earlier to make the accents even more exaggerated.
Shit, get home. Get back on San Vicente, take it to the 10, then switch over to the 405 North and let it dump you out into Mulholland where you belong.
In Jeffries with Sean Hayes, the sketch is already funny before Farrell even appears, but when he enters on a scooter near the end, Sean Hayes completely loses it. Farrell ups the absurdity by pulling out a cell phone the size of a fingernail, making it impossible for Hayes and Fallon to stay in character.
We're going to the Dolce & Gabbana show. How fast can you have your bags packed for Milan?
I've got my Jack Spade bag packed already.
The Halloween Cookies sketch had plenty of ridiculous moments already, especially with the Minions cameraman and those crazy commercials. Then the sound team slipped in a little moan, and Heidi Gardner completely lost her composure.
Spectacular savings, so good, even the ghosts will be howling.
Odell, what was that sound?
We wanted a spooky moan.
That was a bedroom moan, Odell.
In the Revolutionary War sketch, the Patriots and Philadelphians turn their rivalry into a full-blown battle of bragging rights. Their increasingly ridiculous arguments had Pete Davidson fighting for his life to stay serious, until he literally had to hide his face to keep himself from laughing.
So grease up them poles, because Philly's gonna win, and then one of these guys is gonna punch a police horse.
Yeah, we's a bunch of rowdy Quakers.
Sir, you're from Philadelphia?
Yeah, West Philadelphia, born and raised.
In the Greek god sketch, Jason Sudeikis plays Zeus as the gods gather for an important meeting about money. But instead of staying focused, the conversation quickly turns into an awkward discussion about sex. Things keep getting more ridiculous until Sudeikis finally loses it and breaks character.
Hey, Eros, cool it, pal.
Sorry.
And Aphrodite, keep your son in check.
Well, he's your son, too.
What? What? No, she's kidding. Come on. Come on, she's the goddess of laughs, that one.
In this hilarious sketch, Charlie plays a washed-up detective who seems completely clueless about modern life and even basic history. While recreating a crime in a suspiciously familiar apartment, his ridiculously dramatic entrance is enough to make Jason completely crack up. Kieran Culkin's attempt to cancel his cable quickly turns into a customer service nightmare. He's bounced through awful ads, endless transfers, and random disconnections, only to end up talking to an AI cable box. And that final twist is so funny he covers his face to keep himself from cracking.
Can you cancel my cable?
There is nothing I cannot do, for I am made of pure data.
Great. Then cancel my cable.
Connor Story showed up to the bachelorette party as a stripper who'd been hit by a car, but Sarah Sherman somehow kept it together through all the chaos. Right up until he threw his broken legs over her shoulders, and she began fighting for her life not to break. In this hilarious sketch, Jim Carrey plays a psychic who tries to connect a couple with their dead relatives, only to start channeling famous celebrities instead. But when he breaks into an Alan Thicke impression, Jason Sudeikis completely loses it, shaking with laughter while desperately trying to stay in character.
Michael Seaver, if I find out you've been cutting class, you can kiss that new Mustang goodbye.
Wait a minute.
What? Too soon?
No.
Monologues are usually the one place where everyone tries to keep a straight face, but Keenan clearly had other plans. Mikey Day kicked off his Alex Honnold bit about climbing tall buildings, and Keenan's Reggie kept making things harder until nobody could hold it together.
No ropes, no gear, just me and the building.
Yeah, I'm Reggie, and I'm gonna do it too.
101 stories, 1,667 feet.
In this sketch, a routine office meeting takes a hilarious turn when Kate McKinnon and Aidy Bryant reveal a bizarre PowerPoint presentation. Each new slide somehow makes things even crazier, with both of them dramatically blaming themselves. One ridiculous line nearly had Leslie Jones cracking up.
And I wipe as best I can, but there's always more.
Oh my God, no, stop.
That is enough.
Stop.
Yes.
Oh, that's whatever. There's always more.
In one of SNL's funniest sketches, Bill Hader plays an old reporter who keeps accidentally hitting Emma Stone with his microphone. Things get even more ridiculous when he starts questioning Kristen Wiig's gender and goes way too far trying to make her break. She somehow stays in character, but Bill ends up breaking himself.
Herb. Herb. Oh, man. Come on.
During his SNL episode in season 48, Pedro Pascal completely struggled to keep a straight face during Lisa from Temecula. As Ego Wadim's character aggressively saws through her overcooked steak and shakes the entire table, Pascal starts giggling before completely breaking.
Okay, all right. Okay, look, huh?
By the time Bowen Yang loses it at one of her lines, the whole cast and audience are laughing.
Is everything going all right? We've been getting some complaints.
Oh, 'cause we black?
Kenan Thompson is usually one of the best at keeping a straight face, but the sexual harassment sketch finally got him. As a janitor with an absurd criminal history, he struggles to stay serious while the ridiculous details keep making him laugh.
And it was found 3 days later parked outside of a brothel with your keys still in the ignition and your brother asleep at the front wheel.
What? Clarence was still in there?
Yeah.
The pilot announcement sketch was running perfectly through James Austin Johnson's bizarre dating stories, until Sarah Sherman threw in her unexpectedly flirty shower comment, only to get instantly roasted by Andrew.
Wouldn't mind you chopping down the door to see me in the shower.
To see what? Something I see for free every day? No, thank you.
Folks, from the flight deck, Captain Dave here from the flight deck. Update from the tower.
Breaking cast members might as well be Will Ferrell's specialty. He's been doing it since the classic 90s sketches, and decades later, he's still finding ways to make cast members like Ashley Padilla crack up at the worst possible moment.
I'm going to Brandon!
No, you're not, all right? Sorry.
Yes, I am!
Oh, well, okay. Well, now I'm pissed.
In the AI software sketch, Timothée Chalamet and Bowen Yang were supposed to be creepy AI robots intimidating the students. But once those ridiculous six-fingered hands showed up, even Timothée couldn't keep a straight face.
Are you two gonna get married?
Yep, she proposed.
Oh my God, babe! That's so exciting!
Why do they have that number of fingers?
Nobody was better at staying in character than Phil Hartman, but Robin Williams nearly broke that streak. After accidentally flubbing a line, Robin improvised his way out of it on the spot, catching Phil completely off guard and bringing him right to the edge of breaking.
Godfrey, all I want you to do is deliver the Declaration of War papers.
The armistice papers.
That's right, sorry, forgive me. Oh, pardon me. Continuity! All right, let's just do this, and we'll be out of here. Thank you, Godfrey, no tension.
Jimmy Fallon and Horatio Sands sharing a sketch was bound to cause trouble, and this one was no exception. The two are teaching tourists the art of being a cork soaker, while Jimmy somehow manages not to crack.
I like to soak the big, thick cork.
I like it along a skinny one. I like it the dark ones.
But Janet Jackson nearly loses it when she almost gets the word wrong in the funniest possible way.
So how did you learn to sew corks? Sew corks.
In the Steakhouse sketch, Adie Bryant was already putting Seth Rogen through hell with her hopelessly broken hands. But when she asked him to cut her steak and he answered with a perfectly timed fart, even Adie nearly lost it.
Cut it, Alan! You should cut it! Alan.
You said cut it, and so I did.
In gift wrap, James Franco is already making a ridiculous mess while wrapping presents, but things get even crazier after he gets a paper cut. He spits fake blood toward Leslie Jones as planned, except she's standing too close and ends up getting a mouthful of it.
Now, you know what? I think we good, man. Let's get out of here.
When it comes to SNL characters with ridiculous levels of composure, Mikey Day is practically impossible to crack. But in the post-operation sketch, he was literally crying trying to hold in his laughter, not just because Farrell had cut his penis, but because of the absolutely ridiculous way Farrell kept delivering every damn line.
Ma'am, please don't be a bitch.
Excuse me?
Oh, doctor, I don't have genitals.
No, that's not true. You still, listen to me. Listen to me. You still have your testicle.
In this supposed deleted Black Panther scene, Kenan Thompson is trying to get everyone to try his homemade lion burgers. But when he holds one up and launches into the circle of life, Leslie Jones and Jim Brown completely crack up. Jones even has to stop for a few seconds before she can continue her line.
Yeah, that's still frozen.
Uncle Mbantu, please, Takala, what is your concern?
The Kissing Family sketch was already packed with awkward moments that had Bill Hader struggling not to laugh. But when Fred Armisen accidentally smacked him off camera, Hader finally lost it, and Fred immediately broke too.
Sometimes we get so caught up in loving our own family we forget about loving everyone in the world.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay?
Right.
and that's important.
Totally important.
In Massive Head Wound Harry sketch, Dana Carvey is already wearing an incredibly realistic prosthetic wound when a dog suddenly starts licking and biting at it. The dog even tries to pull it off, forcing Carvey to hold it down while desperately trying to stay in character.
He probably smells my dog.
It takes a lot to make a seasoned SNL veteran like Kenan Thompson break, but the Best Buy sketch somehow got him with his own comedy. His ridiculous lines and delivery were so perfect that even Kenan ended up cracking himself up.
My previous wife passed away in a fountain that was like 2 inches deep. I was like, what you doing down there, Beth Pootie? Stand up! It was so sad, y'all.
The husband sketch was already going off the rails thanks to Jack Black. Then James Austin Johnson dropped one completely deadpan line, and suddenly everyone was fighting to keep it together.
Why are you in your underwear?
I got excited and I pulled too hard.
In another dating sketch, a girl is looking for her soulmate among a bunch of struggling magicians who are honestly just a collection of weirdos. Pete has barely anything to do with only 2 lines, but somehow still manages to crack up nearly 3 times.
Hey, Tracy. I'm the guy for you. I once snorted a billiard ball to impress Wilma Valderrama. But enough about me. I better hold my tongue.
On Weekend Update, Fred Armisen and Kristen Wiig played Garth and Kat, a singing duo who basically made up everything as they went. Fred would throw out random lyrics, and Kristen had to somehow roll with whatever he came up with. She'd usually start laughing, and once she broke, Fred would crack up too.
Postman made the stamp on every... From Santa, they said, we salute each and...
This is my favorite song.
Postman.